Everybody, and welcome to our presentation. Doing another one. This is mainly about human behavior, its management theory styles, and the people who have majored management theory and leadership. They how to improve the service, improve the leadership styles, and how to improve the human behavior workplace when the human resource. I'll go into my title page from the beginning. Human behavior, management theory, and leadership styles. Okay, let's start with the first slide, and to start this off, this is called lecture outline. Human behavior theories. Maslow, McGregor, Taylorism, Mayo, which is about the Hawthorne studies. Leadership is the styles. Motivation is intrinsic versus extrinsic motivational techniques. So those are the lecture outlines on the human behavior, the management theory, and the leadership styles. Okay, most of you might know who this guy is. This guy is called Taylorism. So Frederick Winslow Taylor, he was born in 1856. He devised a system called significant management, a form of industrial engineering that established the organization of work as in Ford's assembly line. Taylor believed that decisions based upon the tradition and rules of thumb should be replaced by more precise procedures, and these procedures could not be developed until the individual work was carefully studied. So that's who this guy is. He mostly created significant management, which is one of the most effective management structures in the business. This next slide tells us about what the Taylorism involved. Taylorism consists of the following general approaches: that there was a standard method for performing each and every job. Certain workers will be selected for certain jobs based on their abilities to perform the job, meaning that they were selected for a job based on skills that they had. Training would be provided to each person who was hired for the job. The training would be centered around how to perform the job they were hired for. The workday will be planned for each employee ahead of time, thus eliminating most interruptions that occur from not having the day planned out. If an employee outperformed other employees, such as increase in productivity or output, they will be given a wage incentive, such as a raise or a bonus. Okay, now this slide is to tell us why was Taylorism important to management. Taylorism makes the following contributions to the workforce. As down below, it provides a significant scientific approach and process involvement. It taught people about the importance of compensation for performance, which will be given wage incentives for people who are performing better than the others. It taught managers about carefully studying the tasks that were required as well as the jobs. Taught managers and business owners about the importance of selecting the right person, as I explained in the recruitment and selection presentation, for the right job, and then to train that person so that the job will be performed correctly. I thought all about that in that recruitment and selection presentation. Okay, then let's move on. I think that's the end of the Taylorism guide. This is now about the Mayo and the Hawthorne studies, which is based for 8 years, from 1924 to 1932. Conducted by Elton Mayo, 1880 to 1949, and Fritz Roitz-Willis-Berger, from 1898 to 1974, among workers at Western Electric Company. The study was designed to investigate physical working conditions on workers' productivity and efficiency. The Hawthorne studies is broken down into three main categories. The first main category is the Illumination experiments, which last for 3 years, from 1924 to 1927. The second main category is the relay assembly room experiments, that last for 5 years, from 1927 to 1932. Then the third main category is the bank wiring observation room experiment, which stands for BWOOR. From 1921 to 1920, so 1 year. Okay, now let's start with the first main category, the elimination experiments. The investigation examined lighting conditions' effect on working performance. Two groups of workers were isolated, with one group exposed to better lighting conditions than normal and the other group subject to poor lighting conditions than normal. The researchers assumed that conditions would improve in one group and worse in another. The actual result was both groups performed better, given no indication as to whether lighting conditions improved the performance. The fact that both groups performed better led to the conclusion that output improved because workers were being observed. This became known as the Hawthorne effect, as workers were influenced by physiological and social factors more than physical and logical factors. Okay, now to the next main category, and that is the relay assembly test room experiments. The relay assembly test room experiments were designed to study the effects of rest breaks, the workday length, the refreshments, the incentive payments for production. Study involved 6 women placed in a test room without normal supervisor, replaced by observer, who attempted to create a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Result was output increased among group. The women were then returned to original conditions, but yet again output was increased once again. And then Mayo found 4 reasons for this. I'll stop right here after this slide, and then I'll continue the next slide in the next video. So, more about the relay assembly test room experiments. So the reasons for change in output. Number 1, the style of the room the work was conducted. Example, the absence of a supervisor led to a more open, friendly environment where workers were at the center of the attention. Number 2, workers were able to set their own pace and control the working environment. Reason number 3, the group became cohesive and loyal and cooperative with each other. And then reason number 4, workers' attitudes changed as they no longer felt part of a large organization subject to management control, but now had a greater role to play in the company. Now I'm going to check the accessibility on the slides before I close off this video. And then I'll present the next slide in the next video. Okay, that's accessibility. Now let's check the slides. No issues in the slide. The lecture outline. No issues. The Taylorism. The guy who created the syndicate management. End punctuation mark. No issues. Then the slide of what the Taylorism involve. Okay, next slide. Why was Taylorism important to management? Next one, the Hawthorne studies. The Illumination experiments. And the two slides I did on the relay assembly test room experiments. Okay, that's it. So I'll continue the next slides and then continue the story of this presentation about human behaviour, management and management theory and leadership styles in the next video. So thank you all for watching this. It's very interesting so far. The past had a lot of history itself on people who created significant management, the leadership styles and the human behaviour. So I'll continue this presentation in the next video, so thank you all for watching this so far, and see you all very soon and have a good day. Adios.